What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new, very interesting Liverpool transfer news video, because reports are coming in that Liverpool and Barcelona are considering a swap deal between Bobby Firmino and Memphis Depay. So both players have 1 year left on their contracts, well, less than 1 year. According to these reports, both players won't get a contract extension, so Barcelona won't extend the contract of Depay, Liverpool won't extend the contract of Bobby Firmino, which I'm really sad about because I want Firmino to retire at Liverpool. I think he would still be a great servant for the next 2 or 3 years as a squad player, not necessarily a starting 11 player, and also he wouldn't demand crazy wages for, extending his contract. But if Liverpool decide not to extend Firmino's contract, I think this would be a great deal for the January transfer window, because we get Memphis Depay, who is just 28 years old, and he has been scoring goals for Barcelona with a very high degree. We will look at his goal and assist numbers very soon in this video. But if you enjoy these transfer news updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new here, so you never miss the latest Liverpool transfer news updates. And also FIFA 23 is coming out in a few days. I will have the early edition release, so I will post career mode and other videos, maybe my player videos, very soon as well. So Depay was expected to leave Barcelona when Roberto arrived, but Depay wanted to remain in Barcelona and fight for his place. But according to Somos Fanáticos, he could be included as part of a swap deal with Liverpool, and it would make sense to see Firmino become part of the swap deal, rather than letting him leave for a free transfer at the end of the season. It's already clear this season that Firmino still offers a lot to Liverpool, following of course the big transfer of Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota, but they will alternate between themselves as the number 9. Probably Firmino will not be a first choice striker at Liverpool. That will be, I think, Diogo Jota, and Darwin Núñez will be maybe second choice, Firmino third choice, depending on the opposition. Of course, Firmino will still start some games. But Memphis Depay posted some pretty great numbers. He didn't adapt well to the Premier League when he came to Man United at first, but then he went to Lyon and he had a very successful career there, scoring 76 goals in 178 games. And then for Barcelona, he had a last season where he scored 13 goals for Barcelona in 38 games, and he also gave 2 assists in La Liga. But he was very prolific for Lyon in particular, where he had a season, for example, where he scored 20 goals and got 12 assists in the French league alone, which is really impressive. And Memphis Depay has absolutely great numbers for the Dutch national team as well. 43 goals in 82 games. That's a terrific return. That's 1 goal every 2 games on average, even higher than that, so a little bit. So I think he would be a brilliant signing for Liverpool. And as I said, because Firmino's contract is expiring, it makes sense to send Firmino to Barcelona and get Depay in return. I think that would be a great deal. And I'm sure that Depay wants to go to a club at this stage of his career where he not only can play, but he also can win trophies, because since he left PSV Eindhoven, where he won the Dutch League, the Dutch Cup and the Dutch Super Cup, he hasn't won silverware. He has won no trophies at Man United, he has won no trophies at Lyon. They were in the League Cup final, but they lost it. And also he was third in the FIFA World Cup with the Netherlands in 2014. He would want to win more trophies in his career, I'm sure, and maybe he will win a trophy with Barcelona if he stays until the end of the season. We are not sure yet. Barcelona are much better this season than they were last season. But as I said, I think he has really good numbers for Lyon and for Barcelona, so I would love to see Memphis Depay at Liverpool. He has a market value of 25 million euros at the moment, so probably similar to Bobby Firmino's market value. And I think last season he had a pretty good season for Barcelona, played 38 games in all competitions, scoring 13 goals. So let me know, guys, what do you think? Do you think Liverpool should sign Memphis Depay and send Barcelona Bobby Firmino in return, or do you want Liverpool to extend the contract of Bobby Firmino? Let me know in the comments below. That's today's big question for you. And also really interesting news, Arthur Melo has hired his own personal fitness team at Liverpool. He wants to get fit and he wants to contribute to Liverpool. He has been personally asking the Liverpool reserve and youth teams to take part in games. He has played 2 reserve games recently, and I don't remember a Liverpool first team member doing that before, at least not that I heard of, but let me know if you heard anything similar. So he has been playing with Liverpool's youth team during the international break, so he wants to work on his fitness, he wants to get back to full fitness. He has basically had to do a mini pre-season training, and he also had to play some matches with the Liverpool youth team so he can get back to full fitness. And when he heard that Jurgen Klopp wants to be careful managing him, he hired his own personal fitness team to get him up to speed quickly after missing most of Liverpool's pre-season. According to the Times newspaper, nutritionist Joana Pessoa del Oro, physiotherapist Adrian Martinez and another fitness coach have joined Arthur at Liverpool to help with his development and his fitness regime and fitness training. Because the last 2 Premier League matches have been postponed for Liverpool, he had to think outside of the box to get fit and get game time. So he joined the Liverpool under-21s, he played against Rochdale, he played in another Premier League 2 game, which is like the reserve league of the Premier League. And Lutas, the under-21 coach, said Arthur has been in over the international break to play games, to build up his fitness. That's off his own back, so that shows his level of professionalism. He has been great with the lads as well, he has been first class. So Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool didn't tell Arthur to join the under-21s. It was Arthur himself who wanted to take part, who wanted to play these games so he can get back to full fitness quicker. And Jurgen Klopp could finally unleash Arthur against Brighton, who could save Liverpool millions. And it's very likely that Jurgen Klopp will turn to Arthur when he wants to rotate Thiago. So basically, Arthur is very similar to Thiago. He's like a Thiago's light version, if you like. Of course, not as good, not as world class, but still a very, very good player who can control the ball, he can dribble past people, he can spray brilliant passes, long passes, short passes all over the pitch. And also, he's a player that likes to constantly be in the game. That's what Fabio Aurier said. Touching the ball, controlling the pace of the play, liking to be dynamic, similar to what Thiago likes to do in a sense. That may not lead to a first start against Brighton, but it absolutely shouldn't rule out the possibility of Arthur being given a starting place with more than a handful of minutes left to go, or he could come on as a substitute, I mean. And because Liverpool have 9 games in October and we are playing every 3 days, Arthur could play a lot of minutes and we will need him to be in tip-top shape. So that's why it's so important that he's working on his fitness regime, which is really, really awesome. And Glenn Johnson said something very interesting, the former Liverpool right back who of course took part in the Liverpool Legends game when Liverpool came from behind to beat Manchester United 2-1 with goals from Marco Gonzalez and Florence Sinamapongo. I haven't heard those names in many years, but they were players that I really liked when they played for Liverpool. And it was so awesome to see the Liverpool legends come together once again and actually beat Man United as well. In any game when you beat Man United as Liverpool, it's always a great day. And Glenn Johnson said this, I think it's more of a fact that Liverpool set the bar so high that it's impossible to maintain, and with other clubs improving around you, it can quickly look like you are having a very slow season. I just think a lot of clubs have improved. Liverpool's squad is quite light, so when they do get 2 or 3 injuries, they really struggle with it. That happened 2 seasons ago, when Liverpool had a lot of injuries in their defense, and then they struggled. I think they need to get a few more bodies in, but you don't get a bad manager, you don't turn into a bad team overnight from one day or from one week to the next. I don't think Liverpool are going to have problems going forward, and I certainly think I have a lot more faith in Liverpool now that Thiago is back and the injuries have eased, and hopefully more injured players can get back to full fitness. And also it was really good that Diogo Jota came on as a substitute and scored for Portugal against the Czech Republic. That will improve his confidence, of course. And Glenn Johnson also weighed in on the Jude Bellingham transfer rumors. He said, Jude Bellingham has been the man everyone has been talking about, but as Liverpool will know, every club will want him. Where he ends up, we don't know, but he's certainly got to be high on the priority list. He could settle into that midfield perfectly. He would be Liverpool's #1 target, but it will be tough to get it done, and that's for sure. But I think Liverpool could negotiate that 120, 130 million transfer fee that Dortmund are rumored to be asking for. I think that's crazy, and Dortmund just want a bidding war. But if somebody like Real Madrid come in and blow 120 million offer in and blow everybody else out of the water, Liverpool need to have other irons in the fire, other midfield targets that we could go for, and I will probably make a video on one of those targets tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. And Bobby Firmino claimed that Fabio Carvalho is a star in the making, explaining how he's already impressed by Fabio Carvalho. So let me tell you what he said. So this is what Firmino said about Carvalho. He's a great player. I confess that I've watched some of his games before even he came to Liverpool, so I was already impressed by the way he played. He's a star, he's a great player, and now he's also a very close friend. We are happy to have him here at Liverpool, and I know he will help us a lot with assists, goals, and also his character on the pitch. And that's really, really good, because Firmino is a very experienced player and he has seen a lot of great players during his time. So if he says that Carvalho is going to be a star, then I believe him. And also, Firmino already has 6 goal contributions from 7 games so far in Liverpool, so he's had a really good start to the season, and I really hope that he can maintain his form. And Bobby Firmino also said that his game is changing, so let's see how that is and what he means by that. I'm delighted to reach the milestone of 100 goals for Liverpool, representing such a great club. I have evolved during the years. I had a few injuries that held me back last season. Thank God I'm back this season. I feel good, highly motivated for the upcoming games and competitions we are competing in. I hope to be continuously developing and improving, to give my best on the pitch, always looking to win games and trophies with this team. We haven't started the season well. We have had a few slip-ups, free draws, a few losses, but there are a lot of games and a lot of the season to come. We can't lose our enthusiasm or let our heads go down. There is a lot of potential in our team. We trust in our character and potential. We learn from our errors to avoid repeating them in future games. We are a big team. We know what we are capable of, and we will continue fighting until the end of the season. And that's really, really good, really promising that Firmino thinks. And I think it's true that Liverpool, even though we started the season in very up and down form, we are still in the title race. We are still in with a chance to qualify for the Champions League knockout stages. So the season is far from over. There is still like 60-70% of the season to be played, 70% or more. So I think if Liverpool can get their act together, then we can still have a great season. We just need to figure out how to get the best out of the new signings like Darwin Núñez, Carvalho, and also Harvey Elliott in a way. So let me know what they think about everything that we talked about in the comments below, and have a lovely Sunday. A new career mode video is also coming later today, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, see you later guys, goodbye.